Yo, what's going on guys? It's your boy SealedMist here today, bringing you another Paladins video. And in today's Champion Spotlight, we'll be taking a look at Sha Lin, the Desert Shadow. So Sha Lin's legendary cards are Recurve, which is for his weapon. You draw your bow 15% faster, and personally, I feel like this one will suit more players' playstyles better than the rest of his cards. And his next one is Shifting Sands. So far, my personal favorite. I use this with my main build for Sha Lin. Killing an enemy resets the cooldown of Planted, and then his third and final legendary card is Desert Shadow. This is for the withdraw ability. You increase the stealth duration of withdrawal by 3 seconds, and your first shot breaking the stealth deals 30% more damage. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be taking Recurve and the basic Sha Lin build, and I'll see you at the ability. I decided to cover Sha Lin next because he is currently my newest main champion. I've been playing a lot of him recently, and I'm really enjoying his gameplay. And I just thought it'd be fun to do his abilities next for his champion spotlight. So his primary fire is his bow. It's called longbow. Yeah, longbow. It's a direct damage, a longbow that draws back an arrow and releases it for up to 1,000 damage every 1.5 seconds. So what this does is you draw back your bow, and the more you draw it back, the more damage it does, and the further it can go. So at maximum, it will do 1,000. If I release it there, it does, see, it drops off, and if I do it like, it does a tiny bit of damage, as you can see. So the closer you are to the center, the more damage you do. He's really good at sniping because of this, and he can somewhat hold his own in a close combat fight, but that does not mean rush into the battle and get yourself killed. Let's move on to the secondary fire. Sha Lin's secondary fire is called Impaler Arrow. This too is a direct damage ability, and the description says replace your arrow with an Impaler Arrow that knocks enemies back and stuns them for 1 second if they hit a wall. So if I press the secondary fire button, as you can see, my arrow has changed, and if I hit the sky, it will just knock her back. See, it's not the knockback. If they jump, the knockback's a lot further, but it's okay. I'm gonna wait for the cooldown, and I'm gonna demonstrate the stun. Yeah. So what you can do is you can combo the stun with other moves in your Sha Lin's equipment, but I'll save that for another video. Let's move on to his F ability. Sha Lin's F ability is called Withdraw. Leap backwards and enter a stealth for 2 seconds, leaving a mirage at your original location for 3.5 seconds. It's literally what it says. That's all there is to demonstrate about it. Let's move on to the Q ability. Sha Lin's Q ability is called Planted. Plant yourself in place, becoming stationary for 3 seconds. While planted, your longbow draw time is 200% faster. Reactivating planted cancels the ability. It also acts as a weapon attack, so if you have Cauterize, Wrecker, it applies these too. This ability has an 18-second cooldown to make sure it's not something you can spam. So here's a demonstration. Yeah, pretty lethal. Let's move on to the ultimate ability. Finally, my favorite part of every champion spotlight, the champion's ultimate ability. Sha Lin's ultimate is called Heat Haze. You enter a stealth and gain 30% movement speed for 8 seconds. While active, you draw your bow 50% faster, and you leave a mirage behind you 2 seconds each time you fire. I'm only going to demonstrate this once since it's an ultimate, and to get it again I'd have to kill these skies a bunch of times. So blink, you might miss it. Here's your demonstration. Yeah, so as always, I hope this video has been useful for you guys. That's gonna end today's champion spotlight. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace out, guys.
Yeah. From the BART train to a tour bus, still the same game except I'm pulling more sluts, more butts, more bucks, never giving more.